Hey everybody. I haven't really been playing as much lately. I've kind of been, I don't know, unmotivated. One of the reasons being, I'm going to try to do this all in 5 minutes or less. But one of the reasons being is I shot an episode the other day, and the one time I didn't check if my mic was working properly, it wasn't. And then to add insult to injury, I tried to edit and render the video, and for some reason my rendering process wouldn't get past 9 minutes. So I tried like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times, wouldn't work, so I just scrapped the entire episode and decided I'd just do a quick little recap of what's actually going on. Um, so what I did was basically I moved the farm around. I put some of the more cosmetic or mundane things out here on botany pots, and I put some more of the useful stuff in here, which it's not automated or anything. And the bees are honestly a wee bit disappointing, I suppose. I was thinking about maybe adding a second bee's nest, but we're gonna see. We're not gonna get too into that right now. But I did move the crops around. We did make some progress in Astral sorcery. I did learn that I built this too. It's kind of stupid, but I think it looks kind of cool. I did learn how to boost starlight. You need the astral relays and lenses. Um, I'm a bit laggy. I probably should have restarted the pack before I did this, but it is what it is. I actually took them off here because we were done with them. But they're a fairly simple recipe. You craft them at nighttime. You have to build this small structure of arches and chiseled and sooty marble. And it's got to be within 16 blocks of the altar. And then I upgraded said altar because I had enough to do so. And I plan to probably upgrade it again this episode, maybe. But we'll see. Right now, I'm just kind of, like I said, quick little recap. That's how I got more starlight to upgrade the altar. Fairly simple process. I went to check the wiki to make sure I was doing it right. Um, didn't do anything with the animals. I got all the saplings and the Ars Nouveau trees going. Once I get a stack of the blazing wood and the whatever the blue one is, those two quests will be ticked off. And I went and did. Let's see here. What did I do? Farmland. Flatland. Yeah, we completed this chapter by getting all the saplings, and to get all the saplings, as well as these saplings, you take the sapling from the mod pack, whichever one you choose. You gotta make the alchemical thing, which I attach to a sticky piston so I can alternate the pull until I get a better setup. Um, and then you just dunk the saplings in here till you get them all. So I did that to kind of check it off the list. Uh, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much what the whole thing was about. I made the Ars Nouveau book and the first spell book, but I'm gonna get more into that later. That's something else I might do this episode. And I made the Hand of Ender, which is basically a Ender chest for your inventory. It's linked to an Ender chest. It's the only thing I could find that's a semi-usable, a semi-reasonable backpack. So I pretty much made this my portable toolbox until further notice. So voila, all my tools are there, so I don't have to search through this every time I need something. I did get all the Ars Nouveau blocks for that quest, and voila. Still got to get these, like I said, and then upgrade these things and get more into Ars Nouveau. But I got to do a wee bit of research for that, and I've still got to get to the big reveal here. I upgraded this block to Abyss. That's the next one after Ars Nouveau, I think, or the magic one. So I'll be mining that a bit. I think I mined it in the episode, but I scrapped that whole clip, so that's sad. And we're almost to the 5 minutes, so let's get to the big problem here. So let's say, for instance, once this thing catches up, if it catches up, I said in the episode that I scrapped that I planned to do an automated living wood, living rock, and orchid setup all in one. Thought it'd be real cool. But in order to get one of the most key components, bet you can't guess what we need. Shabam. And air bottles. Totally sad. If we go to create, if I want to do some better setup for harvesting crops or some auto mining something or other, and I would need a reasonable way of doing it. I could do something like the card assembler maybe, but the way I kind of wanted to go about doing it was the mechanical piston, and that needs ender air bottles. We could check this out real quick. Okay, so this is doable, but that would be kind of annoying. I mean, I don't really know if I want to do that. I mean, it's a sky block. I don't think I need something like that. But you see, like the thing is, uh, and to get any kind of end stuff to get to the end, as far as I know, unless there's something I missed, I'd have to make end portal blocks, which is annoying because if you place them the wrong way, they're unbreakable. So that's kind of a pain. To make 12 of them traditionally in this mod pack, you need a dragon egg, but you can also use the Starlight Infuser with all this stuff, in which all this stuff is cakewalk. I can get everything here, except for I'm not sure how to get these, and the Gaia Spirit's kind of annoying, and you only get 2 per craft. So, with that being said, and it's the next tier up, Celestial Altar as well. But with that being said, I would have to kill the Gaia Spirit, I think, what, like, I don't know, let's just say, like, more than 3 times. So, yeah, I'm not too happy about that. So, I might actually be starting to look for a new mod pack. I don't want to... My problem is, like, I really enjoyed this at the beginning, but then when I got more into it, and I saw what was going on, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta basically beat the game to be able to do anything cool. Like, why? Like, I can't... There are several ways, roundabout ways, that I might be able to automate some stuff, but, I mean, the big thing would be, like, refining, depending on, like, refined storage or mystical agriculture, refined storage, maybe the bees, uh, and there is a mod in here that I really like, actually. Like, like I said before, I'm kind of partial to certain mods. There's just ones I like more than others. Their simplicity is great, but yet they're still very functional. And those couple of those mods are XNet, one of my favorites, and the simple storage units. Simple storage units ain't in here. That's no big deal. Kind of wished it was instead of refined, because it just seems like it would fit the pack better. But this is actually really good for this pack. I think it's really cool to have. But the problem is, whenever I used to use this, when the system got bigger and bigger, it would lag my game. And I can almost guarantee, I can almost pinpoint it back to this. Because it's the only, it's the thing that changed, changed my frame rates or whatever it is. So, that's the problem with XNet. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure what the plan is, and this was supposed to be 5 minutes, and I'm going on to 8 minutes, but you get my point. I'm going to start looking for a new pack, and I'm going to get back into this, but I got to do more research because I want to upgrade Astral, want to upgrade Britannia, want to upgrade Create, but with almost everything that's even remotely interesting... Okay, that's not fair, but a lot of the things that are remotely interesting are locked behind end air bottles. Mechanical piston is like the cornerstone to a lot of large machines. The digital miner, be nice to have, but it's whatever. I have no idea what this is or what it does, but it needs an end air bottle, so it's probably something rather good. Corporeal sparks. I'm not exactly sure what that's for. It's Britannia as well, but end air bottle. Destructor. It's another thing to break blocks through the refined storage mod. End air bottles. So you get my point. Like it's just really kind of... It's really sad, because anything cool I want to do, I basically got to beat the game to do it. Like, what's the point after that? I could go to a different mod pack. Shape card, mechanical drill, takes end air bottles, in which I understand what they're trying to do. Like, they're locking any kind of auto breaker behind, getting to the end. I mean, not even killing the Ender Dragon, you just have to be able to get there and get back. But it's still kind of, it's daunting. It's very daunting. So, yeah, I'm going to end this little clip here, and we might actually get into the next episode in a little bit. But it's been a couple days since I actually played. I've been, I don't know, kind of like, I don't know, kind of bummed at, how great this started, and then, everything's basically ruined. So, yeah, just a little bummed. So, we're gonna end this here before it gets too long, and then we'll probably get into some sort of plan to upgrade some sort of stuff somewhere. So, we'll catch you then. Alright, so after I did a little bit of thinking, and after that little rant I had about stuff and things, we're gonna do Ars Nouveau right now. I want to try to get every single one of the Tier 1 glyphs. I did a little bit of reading, but not a lot, not a whole lot. So we'll see how it goes. So these guys, I made them. I decided to skip the whole crafting thing. Figured you guys don't really want to see it. I mean, it just takes up a little bit extra time. The jars are just glass and stone. The press is iron, pistons, stone. So it's nothing like super expensive. We have all the stuff, obviously. Obviously, or I wouldn't have been able to make it. So there's that. So I went with the agronomic source link because we already have a nice little farm going, and setting these up will be a good way of doing things. And before we get into that, I want to upgrade the spell book because, yeah, I haven't made the robes yet, and the robes will be great for saving on mana when we get more into this. But I'm more interested in testing out the spells, and right now we have everything we need, in theory. Yes, we have everything we need. So there we have now we have a novice spellbook, which I think can do tier 2, but we're going to focus on tier 1 for now. So let's go set up this little apparatus and start getting some source going and see how we're going to set this up. I might actually build a second layer upwards for Ars Nouveau, being real close to this area. So I want the agronomic source thing. I want to put it here, I think. Yeah. And then I want to grab my source jar, which I could put, in theory, on top. Like so. And now that should be getting source. Like you can see it's going in there. Yeah, you can see some purple junk. Purple junk building up rather quickly. So that'll give us all the source we need to get started. The glyph press, it says it takes from nearby jars. So I'm not entirely sure what exactly that means. Like, I don't know how nearby. I would assume I think I read for something that it's 16 blocks. So for right now we can stick it in here, but don't know if I want to do that. I kind of want to put it on the roof, but I don't have any way to get to the roof at the moment. So I could run up there and jump off. I can remedy this situation later. I also put a little bit of thought into it, and I figured that I could probably do a 3x3. Oh, maybe I can't jump this far. Oh yeah, I can make this. I could probably do a 3x3 mining thing. Now, is this going to be... We're going to just have to test it and see. I could probably do a 3x3 mining thing, and no, that was a little delayed. And do, like, have some sort of setup with a deployer to do an auto ore thing. So I'm going to put a little more thought into it, because I'm not sure how I would automate this. If I put the deployer above to go down on this, it's going to break the daisy. So that's going to be a bit annoying. I don't know if there's a way I can remedy that. Even if I make this a floating flower, it all has to be on the same Y level. So I'll put more thought into it, and we'll see what we can do. But for right now, let's get these glyphs. Let's try not to tangent too much. So let's see. There is 4, 8, 16, 23 glyphs that I want. So I need 23 of this here magical clay. Now I'm not going to have the items for all this, and I didn't look at every single one of them what they need, but we're going to get everything ready. Clay is easy to get. Source gems are pretty plentiful, and I have redstone seeds, so there's no big sweat here. So I need a piston for this one. So actually I could just do this, right? Yeah. One piston. I don't have a cod. I can make a fishing rod. I don't know why I keep doing that. It's because it's a different screen, it's throwing me off. A fishing rod. I can get that glyph. Wielded wing. I actually think I might have that. I do. Like I said, I had a couple different mobs spawn early on. There was another wielded item that I need at some point, but I don't know how to get it. It's from a chimera. A sponge. You know, that's really funny. Really, really funny that we need a sponge, because it just so happens that the block chilling here that I haven't mined yet is, in fact, a sponge. So, he beat me. There we go. One sponge. Shabam. So we got the sponge. Very nice. I'm not sure if this is the best recipe to use the only sponge I have on, but we're gonna do it anyway. Like I said, I'm not sure how far we're gonna get into this now that I know what I know. Glass. Amplify is an important one, and a diamond is fairly cheap. Amplify makes every spell a little bit better, at the cost of mana, of course, from my understanding. Like I said, I don't really know, to be honest. I'm just kind of winging it. A lever. Do I have shears? It doesn't matter. I have tons of iron. Summon a what? Summon wolves. Takes a wielded horn. I have literally one of those. Best use for it? I do not know. Are we going to do it anyway? Absolutely. Place block. One dispenser, please. I have dispensers. I have droppers. I guess I do. I had one dropper. I probably was getting it ready for one of these builds I planned to do until I found out I needed ender air for everything. A lanthorn. Oh, that's sad. One. Ugh. Don't worry, guys. I got this. I got this. One lantern. Perfect. Glyph of delay. Redstone repeater. Where was we? Glyph of the toss. A dropper. Oh, that's a big deal. Dropper. Glyph of sensitivity is scaffolding. Just take one of those guys. Glyph of the steed, and I was originally thinking that this was going to be completely worthless. But then again, if I want to get through the nether real fast, I made a decent road, so I could just summon the horse and get to the nether fortress to get me more blazes. So it might actually come in use. One snow block. A cobweb. We can do this. So let's get a string. Strung. Let's grab this, and I think that's where we're gonna stop for now, because I'm not sure how long this at. Oh, I was like, what did I do? I got a string out of the bank. All right, let's get that going. And I think we're gonna stop there and make what we can make, because I'm not sure how long this is gonna take to actually craft these individually, and I'm not even entirely sure if it's gonna link without it being. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to link without it being, oh man, I got this. Without it having clear sight, is what I'm trying to say. Without it having clear sight to the tank, I'm not sure if it's going to actually work. So let's go ahead and get up here and see if we can do this. And next episode, you can guarantee I'll have some sort of build for this. Unless I get super lazy. Then you know. And then it might not happen. Okay, so it does pull it right out of there. That's perfect. So now if I do this, yes, okay. So then we'll have that in here as well. So now we have, I could do something like, I would imagine, I could do something like projectile and snare, and then I could snare things from a distance. Not that we're going to do that, not at the moment. Like I said, I just want to make a bunch of these, but it is a potential idea. So let's grab, amplify is an important one. That's one I definitely want. Okay, as exciting as this is, I'm going to do the next 10-ish off camera. So I'm going to cut here, and I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, so we're back in the nether, and I got all of the spell things, you know. What am I, why is this, oh, hang on, I'm still getting the hang of this. So I got all the spells, unlocked for novice, at least I think so. They're not in order, so I kind of had to read through it all. How do I, there we go. So, we got touch, self, projectile, underfoot, amplify, sensitivity, and a whole range of different effects. I made a spell, I called it stall target. It's going to be projectile with harm, amplify set harm, knockback, amplified, and then freeze. I made this spell just for kind of just the fun of it. I kind of want to see how effective it is. So it's going to do slightly more damage than just a regular harming spell. And it's going to knock them back and freeze them, in theory. No. Did I get him? Is he too far away? That's troublesome. I didn't want to tangle with a ghast. Okay, so we got him. I mean, I didn't get to see if the freeze and stuff worked, but we did get him. Let's find us something we don't have to worry about as much. I don't want to really kill a pig man, but that guy's okay. Is it just one? Yeah, he's just one guy. Or is that two guys? Okay, there's two guys. So let's just get the attention of one of them, hopefully. Oh, no, we got the attention of both of them. Oh god. Okay. I don't really know if that's working the way I wanted to. I wanted it to knock them back, then snare them, but it seems like, or freeze them. But I think maybe it just gives the slowness effect. Did I read it wrong? I may have read it wrong. Let me fix my safety and security here. Let's go into this, and no. I keep forgetting that once you have a spell activated, you have to hit the keybind. Okay, so what exactly does this do? Freeze. Here we go. Freezes water or lava in a small area, or slows the target for a short time. Let's get rid of that. No, get rid of it. And let's get snare instead. Is that gonna save? Yeah, it should save. Okay, well, let's try this again. Snare might be better for what I'm going for. I was kind of on the fence of what I wanted to choose. I don't think Enderman is a good target. And I want something hostile, so Carbuncle isn't going to help either. I don't really want to face a Ghast or the Wolves. I would really like to find a Piglin. Let me get rid of this. I would really like to find a Piglin, because there's a few over there. What if I attack that guy? Am I going to get swarmed? Well, I mean, it's one way to test and see if I'm any good, right? You guys already saw my targeting skills, so you already know I ain't no good. Yeah, there's too many of them. I'm not taking that kind of a chance. 2 or 3 I could handle. Alright, 2 shots to kill him. And it's not using like a ridiculous amount of mana. The thing is with those guys is they have like insanely low health, so 2 shots is kinda sad, to be honest. You coming at me, bro? You come at me, you little piggy? Huh? Huh? You gonna come at the big bad wolf, huh? Huh? Where'd he go? Yeah, that's right, you better run. Yeah. 3 shots for a baby piglin? Alright. If I had AoE, and I could get a bunch of these grouped together, and then try it with an AoE, that would be really cool. But I don't have that. I think it's a tier 2 or a tier 3. But yeah, okay. So that's kinda got the general idea what I'm trying to do here. I want something that's going to actually come after me to see how much this actually stalls the target. It's like, I named it stall target for a reason. Killing them in 3 shots isn't the big deal. Prolonging them getting to me is what I wanted this spell to do. Well, dealing some damage. Like, I didn't want it to be like, you know, a strictly a debuff spell. Oh boy. Now where is he? There he is. Maybe I can get a Ghast here. We will be working on... What am I stuck on? We will be working on better mana, eventually. Did I hit the thing? That's kind of cool. Get a Ghast here? That'd be pretty epic. I don't really know if it's useful in any way, but it would be kind of cool to get. I don't think so. I do have a magnet, right? I don't remember if I have a magnet in this guy. When you play so much Minecraft, you can't remember what character has what. Alright, that's good enough for me. I would take a shot at the pig. Okay, one more piglin. One more piglin, we're gonna end the episode. Like, I really kind of wanna see. We're gonna get a little bit closer and get him to, like, actually attack us. Well, not, like, physically do damage, but I want him to actually be like, yeah, I'm coming at you. Okay. So he should still be aggroed. Oh, this is good. This is real good. Okay, I can dig that. That is definitely far better than this slow one. The thing is, with this being used with a spider web, I'm not going to be entirely sure if it's going to work on spiders. Like, if spiders could still pass through it as if they're in a web. But, I mean, how many spiders are that scary? There's not the, I didn't see the nether spiders or anything too freaky like that, so not too worried about it. So let's build another spell on camera, because that'll be kind of fun. What do we want to do? I kind of like the whole rune thing, but I'm not entirely sure. I guess it would be touch, harm, amplify, snare. Wait. Rune. Harm. Amplify snare. Okay, it's going to be trip mine. Create. Now, like I said, I'm trying not to overdo it with too many spells so we get better mana generation, but I do want to kind of test things a bit. I have a little bit of durability left on my sword, so if they come at me, and obviously I won't be able to switch in time because, oh no, because my reflexes kind of suck with this computer setup. So, you know, I should still be able to either kill him or escape, so it's not that big of a deal. The problem is if that dude decides he wants to take a crack at me, then that could be potentially an issue. Because he should be around here somewhere. We're going to keep going this way. I think we can get down this way. Maybe not. And I don't actually see... I don't see any good enemies. You know, any other time you go to the Nether and they're lined up to kill you. Now, there's nobody. When I'm looking for... Okay, when I don't want to fight, fights seem to find me. When I do want to fight, there's nothing to fight me. Come at me, bro. Hit it. Hit it. Yes. Okay, cool. Cool. So it's going to do damage, and it's going to snare him for a while. Let's, Oh, hey, what's up? Dead. Alright, I can live with that. That's probably not going to be a permanent spell, but that's kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. Oh, you're going to be a jerk. How about that, huh? And how about this? Take it to the face. To the face. Alright, guys. Oh, crap. Oh. Oh, okay. So, if you place a root on the ground and you hit it yourself, apparently you can trigger it, which, one, makes sense, two, kinda something that I think Minecraft would have been like, oh, okay, well, self-harm with runes is probably a bad idea. Oh, there's more bad guys. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Let me snag up an egg sandwich. And one of them has a bow, too. Or do they both have bows? Let's switch our spell. No, switch our spell to this. Just in case they come at us, because this will do... I don't remember, what did I set this up as? Oh, we're going to try to get out of here without actually having to fight them. Okay, that looks promising. I want to take another look at that spell and see what exactly oh, knockback. Okay, yeah, so knockback and snare. So the whole premise is to keep my target away from me. That was the whole idea behind that spell. And we are frozen, and that is a perfect time to wrap it up. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will be delving more into Ars Nouveau very soon. Very, very soon.